Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the continuation of last lecture, we're here in example number 2. So now we have to discuss about how to draw a graph, how to present a data set. I'm back on the slide number 31 in the last lecture. We were presenting the data into a tabular form. This is age group of the data set, and these are the number of patients of the anterior frequencies. And I have drawn this graph on the slide number 31. This is a histogram of the data. The data was in raw form. This is on slide number 27. On slide number 27, this is the raw data. This is in raw form of the patient. These are the age of the patients. These were in raw form, and we have first make data one-way table of the data, and we have present this in a tabular form. And the next on slide number 31, we have also draw a histogram of the data set. So now let me show you how to draw a table, how to make classes, like this is 0 to 4 age groups. So these are called classes. How to make the classes and how to draw a histogram of the data sets. And we will be using Excel worksheet. And we will do this example for the example number 2. This is example number 2, HBL level. So we will draw this table. We will construct this table, and we will make a histogram of the data sets. And so this is a table that we have constructed in Excel. So I will show you how to construct a table in Excel. And so we have these observations like 93.6. So you have to open an Excel file. So I have already installed the MS Excel. This is Excel. So when you open an Excel file, open this blank workbook. Hopefully many students know about this, that it is our general work book of an Excel. And this is book number 1. These are all the toolbars. These we can select a command from here, and this is the worksheet. We can do data entry here. So this is column number A. Any column you start give a heading in the row number 1. This is the HBL level. And you have put all the data set one by one here. So we have 93.6, next value 93.2, and next value we have 92.4. This is the value 92.4. Patient number 3 we have 92.4, then plus enter. So here we will enter all of the values of the data set here. So I have already put these data set, and I have a file for example number 2. This is our HBL level, and I have put all of the observations here, all of the data set here, and these are 90 observations. But generally it is 89 observations. It's showing 90 because if we have HBL level, put a heading over here. So in order to draw a graph, in order to make a table, select this column, and we have to go to the insert tab, insert pivot table. You have to add this pivot table, and you have to press OK. This will be automatically goes to the sheet number 1 is here, and Excel have automatically add a sheet to drag this HBL level here, and drag this HBL level here, and we will end up with this. This is a table now. So you click this, right click on this, and here go to the group. So for making group, you have to select the group command, and this is the starting point 92.2. this is the lowest value, and the maximum value we have 92.6. by 0.5 I will give it 0.5 kip. Later on we will talk about this group difference, and here you can add on so this is the total of these values, and we have to change this into count to count the frequency of the data set. So this is 92.2 HbA level to 91.7 HbA level, we have only one patient, and similarly for 91.7 to 92.2 we have 15 patients, sorry 5 patients. So you have to copy this table and paste here in your original sheet number 1. So I have pasted here. I can give this heading that this is HbA level, and this is our frequency. These are our frequencies. So we have to select this to make sure to keep it centered, to look this neat and clean, and I will give borders, all borders. So this is our table that we have presented in the slides. We get these tables. So now let's come to the graph of this table. So you have to select this table, insert, this is chart area, these are charts, insert different type of charts. So I will select the first chart, this is 2D, select this. So this is our resulting chart. So these are gaps between the different bars. So you have to remove this, you have to select this on format data analysis, right click on the bar, and select format data series. A new window will open. There is a gap width, so you have to remove the gap width. So you can do many more settings like this, how to fill. You can give it different colors, you can give it like solid filling, no filling, and you can also give it different colors. And you can add also different borders to it. You can do all this editing or cosmetic editing here. So you have now this graph. This is the graph of the data set that we have used in example number 2, that the HbA level of the patients. So this is a nice graph of the data set. Group distribution, this is a group frequency distribution. This is called lower limit. In this table, look at this, this is called lower limit of the class, and this is called the upper limit of the class, and the difference between the group, the upper limit and the lower limit, is 0.5. I have put 0.5 difference, 0.5 HbA level difference between this. So you have to check the difference between 91.2 and 91.7. so what is the difference between these two classes? This is 0.5. Make sure that the classes are and that there is no overlapping in the class. Make sure that there is no overlapping. 0.7, 91.7, and this is 91.7. So make sure that the classes are mutually exclusive and mutually exhaustive. There is no the borders are already clear. 91.7, this group end on 91.7 and this group start on the 91.7. so these are different groups, and these are their frequencies, how much number of patients in this group and how much number of patients in these groups. So these were a very quick tutorial for the dataset, how to draw a histogram and how to draw a table of a raw dataset. Let me do it again for you. So let me show it again. So this is your raw dataset. This is the HbA level of the thalassemia patients at a certain hospital. You have to put dataset in a table in an Excel sheet. I have already put here. This is our Excel sheet. We have put all the data set here, and you have to select this column, go to insert pivot tables, press OK, drag this HBL level here and drag this HBL level here. Now right click on these entries, make groups. So you will already get a minimum observation and the maximum observations, and you have to go group width of 0.5, and you have to value field setting to count, change this to count, and you get this table. You have to copy this table, go to sheet number 1, paste it here, give heading to this HBL level and their frequencies. For make it neat and clean, we have to give them borders, all borders, and you have to select this to make it the center to make it neat and clear. Next you have to select this data and go to insert to the chart area, and you have to select this chart. Now click on these bars, click on these vertical bars, any of the bar, go to format data series and remove the gap left, do some cosmetic changes in order to make the graph neat and clean. So add data labels, etc., and you can do many more settings in this. Now this is showing the respected also give frequencies on the top of each bar. So bar number 1 have 5 frequency, bar number 1 have 1 frequency, bar number 2 have 5 number of patients, bar number 3 have 17 number of patients, and these are all of the data set. You can also count this to total how much you have. So you have to go give it a title like total, and this is equal to sum of the series from here to drag this here and close the bracket. So this you will got 89. We have total of 89 patients. We are missing this one, so we will add this to here, and we have total of 89 patients. And here group frequency distribution. So this will be called a group frequency distribution. This table is now a group frequency distribution, and this graph is called the histogram of the group frequency distribution. You can give label to this, and the rest of this you can do by yourself. So practice this well, and we will come with the next lecture inshallah by tomorrow. Best of luck.